Hello, hello, everybody! Welcome to another 12 FPS. My name is Blaze, and I am joined by the very wonderful, the very talented, and fantastic.
Hi, I'm the local virus of the Toonkind server, Lewis. I play Simon, local virus of Inkwell.
That he
It's
is.
gonna be a normal thing here.
Yeah, absolutely normal thing. Just hanging out with one of my characters, Suit. They're in the virtual plane,
Mm-hmm.
this is fine. Or at least, a
Yeah,
piece of it.
two digitals having a chat.
Yeah, two digitals just having a chat while, the physicals go do other stuff. It's fine.
Yeah, because apparently we've not been invited to the party of going inside of the building for the game.
Yeah, this
So
is.
like,
Hmm.
while stuff was happening, we're just hanging out outside.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So this is taking place during the second part of Red Tape and Technical Jargon, FPS called
Mm-hmm.
Suit Yourself. Wonderful name thought up by Lewis. And just,
It's
yeah,
only
well,
for the pun.
yeah, it works. It fits. Sometimes, if this is the tune, this is tune kind. What else do you
If it
need other
works,
than
it
a pun?
works.
Yeah, exactly. It's a pun. Goodbye. And so basically, while the other characters gathering information inside, and Cassius is, playing the piano and whatnot, and the kid's gone.
Mhm.
Suit and Simon just kind of find themselves just both outside wondering what to do next. It's like, wait a minute.
They're just sitting there on the stairs of the building.
just they're just like, well, do we go in? Do we not go in? The physicals seem to have this covered. Well, that might be Suit's line of thought, because as far as.
And I mean,
Hmm?
they were asked to stay outside to like I don't know, the watch out.
That's true. Yeah, yeah.
Watch out for the cops.
Yeah, well, there are. You have already been chased by
Yeah,
cops once, so.
yeah, exactly. So like, who the better make sure that the cops don't come back.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, Suit's just. Well, Simon probably thinks the physicals are dealing with it, and Suit's just like, well, we've got Jims and Suits already inside, we might as well stay out here. He's still not quite good with the whole distinguishing whether or not someone's a Suit and Jim and beyond that. Except for Simon,
They were
because.
just people.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's Suits, there's Jim, and Simon, who he recognizes as a digital.
And then there's Simon.
Mm-hmm. It's like the whole lineup, and Simon is here too.
He tends to do that a lot.
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah.
in literally all the games he's been in.
Mm-hmm. And Simon is here also.
And also Simon's here. Oh god. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep. Oh yeah, just Sue's just like looking between like inside and Simon. It's just like,
That's it, that's the FPS.
no. Yeah, 3 minute FPS. Good job, everybody. Not even the shortest one.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's like Sue just like looks inside, looks back at Simon's like, so, I mean, do we just wait out here then, or how
I mean, I
does?
guess that's the what we've been asked to do, so
Oh, I
they
thought.
probably don't really need all the group asking people. That could also be seen as very weird.
Oh well, I mean, you, Sue just kind of looks at you a minute. Well, I mean, I guess between the two of us, yeah. I mean, you could blend in a little more. You know, stand out a little less.
Uh huh. I mean, yeah. I mean, you will stand less.
What do you mean? I'm a suit just as a suit. I look like, a suit.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You're like the only one of us that looks like everyone here.
Well, yeah, I mean, and now we're the two of us out here, so you're currently the only one within whatever proximity that looks, colourful. I'm just saying,
Like
you
my
guys.
colors, thank you very much.
Well, I mean, they're not bad, but I mean, you lot do sound stick. You lot do stick out like a sore thumb, like not quite the big neon sign the other guy shot up into the air earlier, but you sure you don't want to, maybe blend in a little bit?
I mean, I don't know why. We're gonna find a clothes store just around the corner in a place like this.
Um, um. Okay, you. Ah. Hmm.
What, you want to say something?
Look, I'm not saying you're right. I'm just not saying you're wrong.
Hmm.
I mean, there could be one around here somewhere. You don't know.
Uh-huh.
I mean, look, you're already.
So
Hmm?
this is just like a normal city then.
Is it?
I mean, like, I wouldn't expect a place like this to have clothing store. Like, it seems more like a business district, but not in the sense of a lot of shops. In the sense of like everybody works at office things here, but there's bars, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Well, to be fair, this is the only bar, and this is more the food district, and everything else is just sort of everything else, along with the dog park, which I think your friend had a bit on the nose, but I've never been to the dog park, so
Hmm.
I'm sure it's fine. As maybe your friend was wrong about that.
I mean, I guess we'll just find out eventually.
Wait, do we really want to find out eventually? Because your friend figured there was pretty
I
much.
don't want to find out eventually, but I don't think we're gonna have a choice.
Okay, once again, I'm not saying you're. But can I just maybe. I mean.
He is laughing at them, by the way.
Simon Last suit just kind of like takes his hat and just like pulls it down a bit on his face to cover his face.
Aww, beloved.
Okay, look. So there's. All right. Well, what's your idea then, huh? You're a digital smart guy. Come on. What should we do then?
What do you mean? I don't know.
Oh, you don't know either. I suggest getting a suit. And there's no suit stores here. It's not a good idea. But you can't think of anything better.
I never said that.
Aha!
I said I will be surprised if there was a clothing store here.
Okay, well, so would I. But anyway,
I
it's not the
don't know
point.
if there's one. I've never been in this private server.
Well, yeah, I'd imagine not. Otherwise, you'd be dressed more appropriately.
Uh,
So, what are other?
bold words.
Well, no, I mean, they were slightly italicized, but not really bold.
I never dress appropriately. Have you seen me?
Yeah, right now. You're right there.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, it's a
Just
fair point.
gestures at his outfit.
Yeah, it's a fair point. Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, what are other servers like then? Do you just stand out everywhere you go?
Uh, you've never been in the actual city, have you?
I've been here. I've been in Jim's hat, and that's about it, mate.
No, not this one. The actual metaverse city.
The what?
The metaverse city. It's the virtual plane. Just this is a private server. I'm talking about the actual web.
What, like a spider or?
No, the main. For context outside of this, because I'm not surprised that Sue doesn't know, but for people who don't know, when Simon's talking about the metaverse city or the web, is basically talking about the main city, the one that you usually go to when you enter the virtual plane.
Mm-hmm.
Because private servers are in the virtual plane, but they're kind of their own little realms that you can enter but very hardly get out of.
Mm-hmm.
And Simon is from the web,
Mm-hmm.
so that's what he's referencing. But
Mm-hmm.
how
Yep.
does he explain it to a digital who doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about?
I mean, he could just not know how to explain it. He could just look at Suit and just be like, "How the fuck do
Yeah.
you not know about that?"
He's just like he just squints at Suit and then does a little gesture with his hands off like, dude,
Suit just kind of like makes a face and pulls his hat back down more. You don't have to rub it in, you know.
I'm not rubbing it in, I'm just surprised.
Well, you know what? Let's go find you a suit sorter to be surprised over instead. Come on.
Oh,
And he just starts walking off.
fine. It's not gonna last long anyway.
Nope. So
He's
you
gonna
just.
follow him because like he's not gonna let him leave and get lost.
That's fair. He probably would. So he just kind of just. He just seems to have picked a direction and just starts walking along and looking around. And it's mostly food. There's
Mm-hmm.
like some other buildings in the back, and he starts like walking along and looking, actually starts like tilting his hat back a little bit so he can see and not just stare at his shoes as he walks.
Yeah.
And he's just
Uh-huh.
yeah. So now he's like looking, and I'll for fun. I'm gonna give him, let's see, an investigation roll.
Survival.
Oh, survival. Yeah, that's better. Survival roll.
I love rolling survival. It's always funny.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we get.
Also, Simon does say, you're gonna have to pay for it, right?
Right. Your money. Oh, you know what? Oh, whatever. I don't even know how much it's gonna cost. We'll figure it out when we get there.
You brought this upon yourself.
Well, you know what? You're the one who dressed like that today. Gotta
I wasn't expecting to need a suit.
Oh,
I mean, it's already a suit.
that's not a suit.
That's the suit.
Yeah, this is a suit. That's not a suit.
What I'm wearing is a suit. It just
Nah.
it's just not black and white.
So, how is that a suit then?
Suits can come in colors.
You get the blankest look. You're sure the only way that his expression could be more blank is if his facial features went away.
I don't mean like suits like the people we've seen, like the actual outfit. They do come in colors. Maybe not in this place, but like they do.
I think you're lying to me. I think you just have me on.
I'm not lying. I am a big liar. I'm not lying. You're just not very well educated on the outside world, I guess.
Nah, I think you just have me on, mate. Don't worry about it. I think it's funny. Come on, let's find you a suit.
It's what the fuck? What the fuck?
Also, that was a 10 for
What?
survival, so,
I see that. They're gonna take a minute.
Yeah, well, they've got a minute, so they might as well take a minute. So,
It's fine.
yeah. So you're just walking up and down some back alleys, He
Trying to
does.
figure out where the fuck things are.
Yep.
Also, probably because there's only one bar, there's probably also only one clove shop if there's one.
That does seem to make sense if there is one. Yeah. Yeah. So, walking around, probably continuing to have banter
Mm-hmm.
about things and
Yeah, conversation.
Suit just continuing not to know stuff, and Simon's just like, why?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So he was probably going to explain a few more things about the web to Suit
Mm-hmm.
if they have questions.
He has so many questions, and he just keeps. Yeah, let me actually. Let's do. Oh, what should we roll?
You can actually ask the questions. I can probably answer them.
That's fair. I was more thinking like what to roll to see how well Suit takes this in.
I mean, oh, let me look at the options that you have.
I'm thinking it would either be like in maybe an intelligence roll.
Probably. Not to get a headache.
Yeah, to get a headache. Oh, that's a 4.
Because. Oh no.
Oh.
Can you get advantage because Simon will try to explain as simply as possible. He's not the smartest guy, he's not gonna use big words.
Okay, yeah, alright, that's fair, that's fair. And dirty 20!
Well, there you
Okay,
go.
there we go. Okay, maybe at first, like, Simon starts out using big words, and then he sees just how badly this poor suit is just not.
He's like, okay, let's take it back to zero.
Yeah.
And now you can ask your
Yeah, he's
questions.
just like, oh, okay, I understand 0. That's a good number, starting number. Great, fantastic. Let's start with 0. Basically, you start wondering if you need to explain what a computer is to this guy because you remember the computers you saw back at the office. They were so old. They were so old and
Yeah,
crusty. You're surprised they worked at all.
yeah. That was surprising. He was glad they worked. All like he's not saying he's not glad.
Mm-hmm.
They're dinosaurs.
Yeah. Might be a bit insulting to dinosaurs too, if you think about it.
Don't worry about it. But yeah, just Simon will say the same thing, but just ask your questions, and he will answer as best as he can.
Fair enough. Yeah, yeah. So, well, he like asks like basic questions. It's like a lot of them, again, do seem a bit weird because it's like are things as colorful? Are things like how does it work? Are they like the same size? Is it
Mm-hmm.
small? Like once you're
If
in, do you have to wait for someone to let you out? Like how does that work?
for like for the colors, going back in character,
Mm-hmm.
um, for the colors, like when I was telling you you've not been to the web, it's because I meant that if you had been there, you will know that I do not stick out at all. Everything is colorful. You kind of get lost in the sauce.
Well, if everything's colorful, aren't you just lost in a very colorful source?
I mean, yeah.
So you do get lost then?
Sometimes I don't know everything. I've only been there, uh, a while.
So you
I mean, a long time. It's been years, but
right. So did you have to escape there then, or?
oh no. You like they're supposed to be everywhere, but I'm not like seeing the place. I'm not surprised you don't have that many, but in the web, basically, and other private servers probably, there's portals that lead back to computers in the material plane, and so digitals can exit the virtual plane at will as long. as a computer is connected.
Well, fuck, that sounds a lot easier than what we've got going on.
Like, what's your method for getting out?
Well, you usually have to wait for a gym. You need a suit and a gym to get in and out.
Mm, but like, obviously, we all got in, so there are other ways to travel back and forth.
Well, I mean, you had three suits and,
They're
you're.
not suits.
Well, yeah, I mean, didn't you. Oh, kid.
They're physicals.
What?
Like, okay, we are digitals. Cassius and Banana and John and Katsu was it? They're all physicals. They come from the material plate. They're like, I guess they're like your gyms, but they're pretty different because like the way you look as suits and gyms, you seem like you're from your own weird fucking race.
He just kind of looks at you for a minute. Ah.
Like you're all the same. You're like you look like a hive mind.
Well, I mean, you know, nah, that's silly. That's silly.
So I gotta roll insight on
Yeah.
you. Oh god, I can pull out the fucked up inside of this man.
Yeah, fucked up insight.
Hold on, I need to remember how to roll. There we go.
Yee.
Uh, 15.
15. Yeah. Actually, just for funsies, hang on.
You're
Oh,
gonna roll
wait, hang
deception.
on. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna roll deception.
Huh? Oh,
Wait, hang on.
I don't like the tone of voice you got.
It's fine, don't worry about it. I just forgot what his deception was.
Oh, ugh,
Holy shit,
that's
alright.
not good.
Yeah, nothing seems to be up. He just kind of laughs it off and turns away and tilts his hat down a bit, but other than that, he seems calm. He seems fine, you know.
Simon is still sus because obviously the fact that he rolled an insight in the first place
Mhm.
means that he's sus, but like he can't find anything.
Yeah, that's I mean, you got a 15, he got a 27 deception.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
he
the
can't
fact
find
that
anything at all.
that's probably understandably a bit sus because he suddenly can't pick anything up and this guy's been pretty open so far and then suddenly now he's just seems
Yeah.
perfectly calm and fine and not joking things off and is just like suddenly changing the subject and just, going down another different
Mm-hmm.
alleyway and yeah.
And he's gonna pocket that information for later.
Mhm.
Because obviously asking questions is not gonna lead anywhere, at least for now.
Yep, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. And as you're going along, he goes up to like random like back door to one of the buildings and kind of pauses, doubles back to it, looks at it. It's got a door there, like the windows seem to be boarded up and everything, which you haven't seen very many of. And there's a panel to the side of
Mm.
the door, and he's looking at it. It's like, I think this might have been the clothes shop, but wasn't expecting it to be closed down though. Think we can get in?
I mean, I can open it for you.
Oh yeah, sure. He did. Go ahead. And he motions to the panel besides the door. Do you look at the panel or?
Yeah, he's gonna look at the panel.
Okay, the panel is like one of those keypad entry things, and it says enter code in keypad below. However, what's below that appears to be blank.
Mm. Well, he has another solution for this.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, First of all, I'm gonna make a little perception roll
Okay.
to look around. D20 plus what's your perception? It's a 4. 12.
12? Okay.
Question for you for
Mhm.
this perception: Are
Mhm.
there any people around?
There are a few, but they seem to be at a distance because you're down like one of the side alleys, so they're several feet away.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody seems to be looking directly down your way. You see about like two,
Okay.
three people, none of which are within like,
They're not paying attention.
nah. They seem to be on
Cool.
their walk cycle from like what you saw before, just going places.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna make an investigation on the door
Okay.
real quick.
Okay.
Because since there are people around, he's not like he's gonna see if there's another method he can use before using the violent way.
Mhm. Very fair.
We all know it's gonna be the violent way. Ah,
Oh, you
I
forgot the
forgot
R.
the R.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
8.
8. There's a door.
That's it.
There's a
That's the
doorknob.
door.
Is a lock, and there's a panel that was pointed out to you.
Yeah, he was gonna like try to see the way it was locked,
Mhm.
but it's probably too dark for it.
Yeah.
Because you know the method where you can slide a card to open the door?
Oh yeah.
He can't really see shit.
Nah, not with an 8. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, it sure is a door,
Mm,
and there's a panel.
that that sure is the door. He's not using the panel. The panel is very obviously blank, and if Sue does not know the code, Simon's not going to know it.
Mhm. Well, Suit did tell him to, put in the code.
Yeah, Simon was like, I don't know the code.
What do you mean you don't know the code? It's right there.
What do you mean? It's blank.
No, it says right
Yes,
there. No.
I can't see shit.
What do you mean you can't see shit? It's written right there.
That's blank for me.
What? Heck, okay, what do you mean it's blank? The words are right there.
There's no words for me. I can't see words.
Suit's gonna roll inside.
Is it what I think it is, Blaze?
Maybe.
Have you like remembered that little tidbit of information I've told you about Simon?
What do you mean? It's not like I forgot that. Ah, shit, 21!
I'm gonna fucking cry. So another tidbit of information for people who don't know. Um, oh, people, like certain people have a I don't know how to call it, an illness where a mental disability where they can't recognize other people's faces.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you also know, oh, computers can't recognize those little things that are like prove you're not a robot with jumbled words and letters and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So now you mix the two together and you give that to Simon.
Mm-hmm.
You can't fucking see the "Are you a robot?" jumble words.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why the shit is blank for him.
Yeah.
It's basically like color blindness.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So why isn't it blank for Suit?
That's a little bit fucked up. That's right. Because I could probably most digitals would have that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was asking that question to myself earlier, but I was like, well, maybe that's Blaze's choice for the character because I didn't like precise that all digitals have it, so I'm gonna like keep it
But you
back.
did.
But but I did.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, I have a bad memory. But
You're
now that
valid. I
you've
pet
said
you so
that,
gentle.
but now that you've said that, I know that
Mm-hmm.
I was correct about
Mm-hmm.
that, and
Mm-hmm.
that's shouldn't be able to see those words.
Yeah. You're right. But he seems to see
Mhm.
something there anyway. Because he's saying there is. And he just rolled insight to see, trying to see if you're choking him or not by saying it's blank.
Like he's Simon is not joking. It's like I can't see shit at all. I go on then. If you see what it is, just type it in.
Okay, he looks between you and the panel a minute, and then looks back at the panel, and he just like beep, 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 and he presses a button, and you hear click.
The fuck?
What? It's not that hard.
It is that hard.
What do you mean?
Why do you even have those things in here?
What? What? Would you? I mean, I don't know. It's a pretty shitty lock. Now you mention it.
So it is a shit luck for you, but like that, those tests are like you're not supposed to be able to read those.
But I mean, sure, the letters are a little funky, but I mean, it's not that hard.
They were those things were specifically made for digitals to not be able to read those. You know what? And he's gonna grab the suit and get inside so that they
What?
can talk without people being around.
That's fair. Yep. You get inside and you shut the door behind you.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay. It's Simon. Does Simon have dark vision? I don't remember.
Oh, I don't think he does, but let me check.
Okay.
Oh, he simply does not.
Fair.
He
It's
has
dark.
cam vision, but he does not have dark vision.
Valid. It's dark in here. It's
That's
not
a little
like
bit
pitch
fucked up.
black, but it's dark.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I have nothing to make light.
Don't worry.
Unless you allow me to, for Simon to have a lighter.
Yeah, I mean, he
Because he
bought.
probably will, but.
No, he. You. I was actually about to remind you earlier when you got
Yeah, he did buy
cigarettes.
cigarettes,
Yeah,
but
and
like.
he did buy a lighter
There...
too.
Oh, he did buy a lighter with it?
He.
I forgot,
Yeah.
but.
You're fine. Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna use that.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. It's
Give him some luck.
it's a small light source, but it's definitely still something. Like you can see, like, well, Suit, who's
Mm-hmm.
right there that you hauled in, and like the immediate wall around the door, and a couple of feet in and whatnot.
Is there anything to turn the light on?
Yep, you do see a light switch. You see a couple of them.
Oh, there. Well, there we go.
Yeah. Uh,
Touch and put the light on.
yep. You turn the light on. It definitely looks like this was a clothing store. Everything seems to have
Mm-hmm.
a bit of a layer of dust on it, which is a little bit weird, but not the weirdest thing that's happened since you got here. And yeah, it seems to be fairly abandoned. You get the feeling that none of this has been touched in a while. Like I said, like a lot of the things were boarded up. It looks like this place might have been meant to be cleared out, but then somebody stopped
Mm-hmm.
halfway through and then just never finished the job.
They were like, fuck this, actually.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But there are still like some like mannequins and displays and whatnot with, suits on them,
Mm-hmm.
shirts and varying sizes and everything. And it's
Yeah.
it's not the biggest in the world, but it's still like, clothing store.
Mm-hmm. And sure is a clothing store.
Yep.
But Simon
Hey!
still has questions for Suit.
Look, see, now you can be surprised. Look at it. It's a suit store. We found you one. Come on.
No, hold on.
What? What?
I Okay, I told you outside those things, those
Yeah.
little panels.
Uh-huh.
Digitals are not supposed to be able to see the words on those, but you can see them.
Maybe you need to get your eyes checked. I think that's what that is.
No, 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 no. I'm not stupid. I'm not smart, but I'm not stupid.
You're a secret third thing.
I
Got
know
it.
when something's up.
Oh, okay.
Not smart, not stupid, but a secret third thing. Simon.
Simon! Secret third thing.
God.
Right, so you think something's up.
Yeah, I think you're hiding something from me.
You know what? I promised you a suit. Let's go get you a suit. Come on.
No,
No, come on.
like okay, you're not even trying anymore. Come on.
What? What?
You're not even trying to hide it anymore. You're just like, oh, let's avoid the subject. Just tell me what the fuck is up, man.
I don't think I know what you mean.
I think you know what I mean very well.
No,
I saw you earlier being all, like, ditchy off my questions.
look, just because, look, just look. You said you're not dumb. I just haven't been around that long, just not that smart myself, haven't been outside of here or the hat much, so, that's just how it goes.
He's just gonna cross his arms. That's it.
Mm
You know, like the I'm starting to be very disappointed in you. Come on, tell me what the fuck is up. That's the mood.
hmm. Hmm. Do you want to try rolling persuasion?
He can roll persuasion. He can do that.
Mm hmm.
Persuasion. Do you regret?
I knew what your
Do you
modifier
regret
was.
asking
I knew what would.
me?
Well, I mean, to be fair, I guess you still could have rolled low even with that plus 11.
Yeah, I could. That's why I didn't say it before.
Yeah, but it's still a plus 11. I knew the odds of,
Mm-hmm.
like seriously. And that's a 23 for the recording.
Yeah. Like, come on, buddy. I thought we were starting to be pals.
That's probably what has him crumbling a little bit, and you see him kind of like slump a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just like, "Look, look, it's I guess it's kind of like what I was telling that other, not suit. What did you, Cassius?
Physical.
Physical.
Uh-huh.
Look, it's look. I mean, I don't know the whole. Look, this is complicated, and I really don't know all of it in its entirety myself. I just,
Well, please tell me what you do know.
um, well, he's kind of like he like starts trailing it off a lot and like stammering and even like starts pacing a bit and just like kind of rubs his hands against his face and just kind of almost knocking off his sunnies in the process and just like, look,
Mm-hmm.
I just look, it's complicated and I mean, I, just stop looking at me like that. Look, come on. Can't we just?
Suit.
All right, I just.
The old trick of saying someone's name works every time.
Mhm. Look, it's not just the gyms that have the older data banks, okay? The suits to make sure we snap together well enough. Well, look, it's you've seen the computers back at the main office, right?
The fucked up old things, yeah.
Yeah, those. You can't make an AI with that. You can't make something with that.
That's what I was surprised that it seemed so elaborated inside.
Yeah, well, see, um, if you can't build something, sometimes what you can do is take something else and, well, change it, I guess.
Mm, that,
You
mm.
see, your your physical friend Cassius, he only checked the hat.
What do you mean by that?
Well, see, like I said before, the I'm broken. The Jim's hat and suit, they both got damaged. I got damaged. These are all defective, so they don't do anything. Thought, use it to blend in a bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let's find you one.
He's
It's
looking like he's not really appreciating the way the conversation turned.
mhm.
Where are you? I oh, I have a question.
He's walking down one of the aisles looking at the clothes.
You've not always been a digital, were you?
He doesn't say anything.
Can I roll inside of a
Mhm.
pain, hatred, suffering every single day of my fucking life? Ugh. It's 40. Fuck!
Oh, you get nothing. He's just doesn't seem to be listening to you. He just turns away as you walk over to him, just looking, and he just looks at the looking. I gotta say he's looking at the shirts, the white undershirts.
Mm-hmm. Do you even have another name other than suit? Because I'm pretty sure that's not your name, that's just what they call you.
Ooh, I'm gonna make a different roll for that. Hang on.
Ah, I hit something.
Ooh, that's a 5. He
That's
winces
not
at
great.
that. Yeah, you actually see him wince. And he just like stops looking at the shirts and he just like walks quick pace down the aisle.
Oh, buddy, we're not getting out of this conversation. Just at least censor me a little bit.
what, what, like, what do you want me to say? Like, I mean,
Answer the question.
he kind of stops and he pauses. I don't know. I don't remember.
Like, you don't remember?
No.
The fact that they said it at the same time.
hmm
Immediately lies down on the floor. That's great. That's fun.
Look, I'm just a suit. I've got a job to
Like,
do, and
you're not a suit.
yeah, I'm a suit. Look at me.
You're not a suit. You are someone.
Look, just because I'm broken doesn't mean I'm not a suit, okay?
I'm not saying that. You're not broken. You're just not following the programming that they tried to put on you. But you're not a suit. You've never been a suit. I don't know who you were, but they tried to force a new identity onto you.
Look, it's. I mean, if I don't remember, did they exactly fail?
Hmm. Well, if you manage to break out of it at least as much as that, then there's nothing saying that you can't remember at some point. I don't know if you will, but it's a possibility.
I guess, I mean, the only reason I was able to break out of it was because Jim's suit got damaged. It screwed up the wiring. I just kind of fell out of the loop of it.
So, is your gym also was also someone else before being a gym?
He doesn't say anything.
He's gonna take that as a yes immediately. So, like, all the gyms and all the suits?
We're all the same.
Uh, that took a fucking turn.
It's kind of, I guess, like you said earlier, one big hive mind.
Uh, pain. He doesn't even know what to say to all that.
That's fair.
He's like, oh shit. He doesn't even know what to say for obvious reasons, too.
Like after a moment of quiet, Suit just takes one of the hats down, looks it over, and just kind of like places it on Simon's head. Don't worry. Circuit's blank in that one, you don't have to worry.
Mm-hmm. Not really sure I like suits anymore.
Yeah,
Well, not you, because you're not a suit.
well, I mean, don't exactly have anything else I can be, and I don't exactly have anything else to wear, so you'll forgive me if I don't, decide to go running around in my skivvies.
That would be funny, but no. Well, maybe we should get you something else to wear. I'm not sure we can find anything here, but
Oh, as I said, I'm kind of limited to here and the hat, so, if I manage to get out of this with all of you all, I'm just pretty much going back in there. Which I guess your physical Cassius has, so. Well, unless the smaller suit, which one was the other one? Banana? Banana?
but banana.
Yeah, unless she takes it back, I guess, in which case I'm just going back in the cupboard, I think.
What if just actually putting his hand on his chin as he's thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Cassius and I are currently working on reestablishing a connection to the web. So when we get out of here and when we manage to get this connection, I could like I could bring you in there.
What? Just like that?
Yeah, I mean you're already a digital.
Am I?
Well, you sure are now, buddy. As
Enough.
far as I know, there is no way to turn you back.
Kind of looks down at his hands a moment and then looks back to the front door. Could still read that sign though.
Hmm. It might take a little bit for us to actually get there because you don't like you've not seen Inkwell, but technology wise it's not great. But it's possible. I mean, Cassius did get a computer in the first place.
Apparently, it's better than the ones we've got.
It's definitely better, but it's still fucking ancient.
Well, I mean, if we go there, at least I'll be able to read all the signs for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't know for how long
Yeah.
because your mind will probably adapt to being a digital after a while, but at least for now.
Yeah. How long do you think I've got left before that happens?
I wouldn't be able to tell you, buddy. Unfortunately, I don't think about that kind of stuff.
I don't blame you. Kind of didn't really want to think about it myself, honestly.
Uh-huh. But I mean, being digital isn't that bad.
Yeah.
I, you'll see the web. It's a pretty chill place. Well, chill. It's one of the most obnoxious places with so much activity. It's very easy to spend entire days awake. Not that you really need sleep anymore. But at least there's stuff to do. At least there's scholars. At least there's people to talk to.
That doesn't sound half bad, really.
Mm-hmm.
Guessing you probably don't want one of these then, and he kind of just motions to the.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Well, he kind of gives like a lopsided smile. Suit yourself.
Son of a bitch, you did you did this.
Did.
I prefer my own outfit anyways.
Fair enough. The hat kind of suits you, though. He did put the hat on Simon.
Look at me, I'm so fancy.
I mean, it kind
Can't,
of goes.
can't understand why Cassius doesn't like it.
Trying to imagine him just in all those colours, that would certainly be a sight.
Oh god. One day I'll do it. The most obnoxious outfit possible. He will kill me for it, but that would be funny.
How would he kill you? You're digital. Can physicals do that?
Uh, there are ways. There are ways.
Oh,
We don't talk about it for obvious reasons, but
yeah. Oh, shit. Well, I thought.
another thing on your list, it's way more difficult to kill a digital than it is to kill a physical.
Well, that's something, I suppose. I'm going to try and see the positive in that. Somehow.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
It feels like a lot of this is a lot of stuff to just not worry about.
It's fine. Well, you know what? Maybe we should go back, grab a bite on the way. I don't know how long we've been here.
Yeah, you know what? We should. We should probably get back in case we're needed.
But hey, if you want to talk,
Hmm. Maybe after we get out of here, if it's possible.
yeah, that's the problem. I
Is this?
think I think it may be a point that we should bring up to the others, though, because that could change many things.
You think they need to know?
I think that would be best to tell them.
Alright, maybe. Yeah, no, you're right. Maybe we can just. Yeah, yeah,
If we
okay.
can find a way to, like, get you, like, all of you out of the ice mine.
I mean,
That might be hard, but, like, I'm theorizing, but, like, if there is a sort of central place that starts it all, if we can get to it and break it, then, connection broken. People are not exactly fixed, but that's at least one step forward.
I mean, you're not wrong. That's. Oh, I can't help you there, though. I wouldn't even know where to begin with something like that. I don't imagine they'd ever let me know something like that if I ever knew to begin with.
Well, that's why we gotta search. And trust me, I'm very good at searching.
Oh, yeah, is that like a digital thing or.
Oh no, it's just me. Gives a little wink.
I think he'd probably laugh a little bit at that. Relaxes a bit finally.
Mm,
Kind of a tense
good.
situation.
It's fine, it's cool, it's chill.
Alright, let's head back out then. Catch up before
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Yeah.
Mr. Dandy Longlegs
Also,
runs out of songs, hey?
we've been leaving them alone for a while. Let's hope that the cops did not find them before us.
Oh shit, you got a point. Oh fuck. Hang on.
Fuck!
Fuck! It will just like run out of the store. Does Simon keep the hat or does he put it back?
I feel like you like as you running like it got off of him and you didn't bother to get it back.
That's nice. So it's like just like the boom, the hat just like stays in the air and just like drifts to the ground.
Yeah. I feel like if it's the end of the FPS, it's just that's enough like them both running away and the ads like coming down and covering the screen.
Yep. It's a good one. I like that. That's good. Oh,
Uh,
yeah. Oh,
I got
yeah.
lore tonight.
You got lore! Look at your lore! You have been
Ah,
fed!
I am fisting.
You are feasting indeed.
We feast tonight.
Mhm,
Oh
mhm.
gods.
Oh, I'm glad we had this FPS because this is something I've been trying to hit at you for a bit now. Chasing after
I'm
you.
not I'm not the smartest person. Sometimes I need to be guided.
That's valid. That doesn't mean you're not smart.
Oh,
You are
there's
smart!
no, there's nothing bad about not being smart.
That is true, but you are still smart.
Oh,
I'm ending this FPS with complimenting you. Thank you, everybody, for
die.
listening in. Thank you for future listeners. And thank you for joining me, my very smart friend.
Thank you for the FPS. It was very fun.
Yay! Thank you. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye.